He has put on 2 PGA Tour events in the last 10 months, and my guess is he's already thinking 2022. RBC Heritage Tournament Director and the President of the Heritage Classic Foundation, Steve Wilmot, joins us. Steve, in a couple of sentences, how'd it go?
I'm still trying to take in what did just happen the last 10 months, and let alone the last year. And, it's certainly, thank you for saying that I put on a tournament the last 10 months, but 2 of them, but incredible staff and incredible community effort. But it was unique last week, but it was special last week, and it beats the alternative, what it could have been or might have been, but we are already planning for next year, that's for sure.
Yeah, the Chamber of Commerce is going to be, I'm sure, trumpeting some awfully good pictures. You guys got a little bit of help from the weather, which was nice, and maybe some help from a great storyline of our new champion?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, a combination of both. Mother Nature is something you certainly can't plan for, plus the competition. Both of those things are going to happen one way or another, and Mother Nature turned out to be perfect, which we all deserved and needed, and then to have Stewart sink. I mean, there's certainly some other great names and great stories there too, but to have a 3-time winner, have a son on the bag, a local favorite, it's a good warm feeling story, and we're happy about it. We're certainly pleased, and again, it could have been a combination of many different players.
Yeah, 20% attendance, at least that's what we've been told all week. Boy, they sure made more than 20% worth of noise from a usual year. Did we lose anything by not having a full house? It doesn't seem like it.
Well,
other than the revenue,
but unfortunately, what we did lose is the fact of the bottom line. For the sake of the foundation did our budgeting process, and going through this year was just that, to get through this year, to get to 22, and not that we were looking at a break-even scenario, but we were hoping to be there. But we had wonderful support. The new safety and health protocols are in place. I commend and thank all our volunteers that followed the guidelines and tried to enforce it. And I was pleasantly surprised with our spectators that they understand where we are right now. And hopefully this exercise is something that we won't have to do in the future, but it's something that we've gone through the last couple of years, but have also learned a lot about ourselves as well.
Your other hat is with the Heritage Classic Foundation, and you talked about budgeting and getting through it. Now are you hopeful to kind of take the wraps off of that and start to raise the serious money again that you have been in the past years for the foundation?
Yeah, well, with more offerings and some things certainly through the foundation, but it's going to take 4 to 6 weeks to really dig into paying bills and counting money and finding cars and moving porta johnies and barricades and signs and things. But and then we're re-looking at things. As I've always talked about prior to even the pandemic, just because we did it away 5 years ago, let alone last year, could have been right, but doesn't mean it is. But now that we've had 2 unique years without any spectators and in limited capacity, now we're digging into some of the decisions we made this year, how it's going to impact us for 22. So these are all things we're really looking at, and how we're going to do things differently and better. Though we want to continue to enhance the experience and have an enjoyable experience, and not one that's becomes too cumbersome or too much trouble for others.
All right. Looking forward to 22 already. Thanks so much, Steve. We appreciate it. Steve Wilmot of the RBC Heritage.
Well, thank you. Well, we're looking forward to next year. We appreciate all the support, and anxious to dig in and debrief and recap here in the next few weeks and get going again.